back to what this gentleman over here said about his sister. He wasn't complaining about a lack of service in that. He was complaining about an assault. This woman has also said that she's been disrespected by Fort Worth police. There is an entire bar full of people that are saying that assault did take place. Excessive force is not a question. When a man is in the hospital with a fractured skull, that is beyond excessive force. Rape has been used a lot in the media, but something else that has been used in the media is the word routine. Routine, routine. And if this is the routine has got to change. You said it yourself, the culture has got to change. And I also want to ask you, Chief Halstead, why any of us have been there personally to see this rape and to see the violence that did occur. I wasn't personally, but I understand that you were not either. There is an ongoing investigation, and I want to know why you feel it's appropriate to put these mistruths out there that have been disputed by every person who has come to the media who is not from the Fort Worth Police Department. Two people might have come to help you in your investigation, but your investigation has no legitimacy. You cannot expect people to come to the people who are the perpetrators of this violence to seek justice. We need an independent and unbiased investigation done by a third party, because without that there will be no legitimacy, there will be no trust, and he has already said that the police report given by the officer who assaulted his sister was wildly different from what actually happened. Are you going to believe him over everybody else? You've got a bar full of people. You know, not all of them were intoxicated. You had 7 arrests, not 60. So why are you going to believe him when he didn't even say that you did? You want us to trust you, but you can't even trust us.
Okay. Well, there were a lot of things. Can you just slowly go back? What was the first comment you made? I think you represented a comment about...
I'm a little bit nervous.
No, that's okay. No, because...
Right. The first thing I said is that you yourself have said there is a culture among young police officers. He has noticed it. She has noticed it. I'm saying that what are you doing to change this culture?
Okay, stop right there. Let me get that in first. Okay. We are trying to find positions within the organization that can assist us with advanced training. Because keep in mind, we get complaints on everything from rudeness. We need more traffic officers. They're not enforcing this. They didn't use the right. They hit me with their flashlight instead of it. We get all kinds of complaints. So having advanced training details is one of the first steps for us to do that. We have people on loan at the police academy, but many, many years ago, there was never a dedicated effort to have a full-time training staff. What we are trying to do is get that full-time training staff. So let that answer your first one. Let's go to the next one.
How do you feel comfortable making the statements to the media on an ongoing investigation when every report that has been given to the media outside of the Fort Worth Police Department has disputed that information?
Okay, that's a great point. Of the people that came forward to the media, how many of them were true witnesses to the incident that occurred? Keep in mind, we are still waiting for people to come forward. Having an independent person or a group come in and do an external investigation, a third party, we have got to have witnesses. I am pleading for any... Hold on, let me finish. We're coming to you next. But anyway...
We will conduct this meeting decent and in order. We will try to get to each and every one of you. But due to time, if we're not, the chief, along with the council, has advised that they will remain after this meeting to talk with anyone that have questions about this weekend. He has promised you that. So please, let's keep it decent and in order.
Let me answer one of the most important things, and I think this is probably the most frustrating topic. It's frustrating for me as well as you. There is an increased demand on, we want to know who hurt this man in the bar. Am I not right? Is that the main topic? Hold on, okay, quiet, that's a good one. If it's not our employees, I am working with that agency to get that started. If I could take 1 minute, I want to read you a release that was just sent out 7 minutes ago. Okay? Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission. Apologize for the glasses, I'm getting old. Hold on a second. The Fort Worth Police Department arrested 14 individuals for public intoxication, including 9 males at the Rosedale Saloon and the adjacent Cowboy Palace, and 4 males and 1 female at the Rainbow Lounge. At the Rainbow Lounge, TABC agents placed 1 individual under arrest, Mr. Chad Gibson, and regretfully, he was injured while in the agent's custody. Gibson was released to paramedics to be treated for alcohol poisoning and a head injury. This is a quote from the press release. Quote, we regret that this incident occurred, especially on the anniversary of such an important occasion in civil rights history. We extend our sincere hopes that Mr. Gibson recovers quickly, said TABC Administrator Alan Steen. Quote, I take seriously all allegations concerning inappropriate or illegal behavior by our employees. We have initiated an internal affairs investigation to answer questions about how these locations were chosen, to review the agent's actions while inside the bars, and specifically to establish the facts surrounding Mr. Gibson's injury. That was from Carolyn Beck, Public Information Officer for the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission. So please keep in mind some of the frustration that was directed towards me, and I will say in the hundreds and hundreds of calls and emails and voicemails, very, very angry that I was not firing employees for what happened. They're not my employees. But I am still demanding a full review of everything, but I am still pleading with all members of the community, if you know of anyone that was there, even if they don't think they saw or heard anything, we really want to talk to them. And I have already stressed the importance and the type of service they will be provided when they show up at our police headquarters. So I did want to answer your most important point, and I appreciate that. Why was he hurt and what's being done about it? I just read you what was released 7 minutes ago.
My question, most importantly, was why you felt comfortable putting those statements in the media that have been disputed. It is unverified information. The investigation is ongoing. Why are you putting it out there like the gospel truth?
Well, you need to realize, and just like I have respect for every viewpoint that was directed at me, regardless if it was filled with obscenity, hatred, name-calling, I have respect for the viewpoint, and I understand it. But you also have to respect that everyone that is wearing this uniform that took an oath of office will complete their investigation completely, truthfully, and accurately. When reading the Fort Worth Police Report, those were the facts listed in that report. They're high enough in regard that they will maintain that credibility throughout the judicial system, all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. So I'm not saying it in the face of the community that this is what happened. I'm restating the facts that existed from an officer who swore to take the oath of office. But keep in mind, if there is ever an incident that was untruthful, they will not work for this police department. So that's why we're conducting that investigation.
Okay. So I think what you're establishing is that facts and truth can be 2 different things. We're not really interested in lip service. We want justice, and you must understand if we are here until we get it.